What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another project of my drink. And I make stuff. Today we're going to do a really simple, easy project. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It turned out to be really easy. I wish I would have filmed the first one I made. What we're going to do is we're going to make rings out of wood. I don't have anything special here, you guys know that. I literally used a dremel and a Forstner bit, just a drill bit, right? This one is made out of oak, I believe. I just grabbed some scrap wood. Then I made this one, and this is just this is pallet wood. Actually, can't. Where's the camera? There. Made out of pallet wood. I'm wearing this one right now. I've been stoking the fire. I've been doing all my work with it, cleaning, and they seem pretty strong. I mean, it's a wood ring, wedding ring. What I got here is I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. These are it's normal wood. What I want to do is put some stuff together. So I laminated a bunch of wood. We'll go down. So right here I don't have any like great wood here, so this is just some 3/4 inch, like 3-ply, like wood. Then there's some Lexan and then more wood. So there'll be maybe like a cool thing in between the ring once all this is dry, and I use some really good a hard epoxy that'll dry real nice. This one is just straight up 3/4. Whole buttload of glue on this one. So we'll be able to maybe try to make a few rings out of it. If it doesn't work, I'll just show you how I do it with just the straight oak that I have. This one has oak 3/4, oak 3/4, oak 1/4 inch, sorry. Just 1/4 inch ply. Oak 1/4. So this one is mixed between the oak and the cheap 3/4. They're gluing together. We'll see how they go. We'll be able to make a few rings out of each of them, unless they break. I mean, they could easily break if they don't laminate together right. So that's what we're gonna do in today's fun project. I mean, I built it. I've never watched a video on it because I think I'm sure they use lathes and stuff, but I just figured I'd use my Dremel. I came up with the process in my head, and I was like, all right, I'll come out here. I was able to make one in 5 minutes. I mean, super easy. I don't know how strong it is. I mean, there's a lot of sanding and stuff, but in 5 minutes, start to finish, until you obviously lacquer it or poly it or whatever you're gonna do, but it seemed to work pretty good for me. All right, let's get into it. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try this one because this one's dry, and as you know, I'm impatient. This one has the Lexan and then the wood. I don't know if it's dry. Maybe it is. It's epoxy I used. Nice hard epoxy. We're gonna drill a couple holes so we get 2 rings out of this. I'm gonna call them ingots. I know that's for metalworking, but that's what I'm going to call it. think I bought some really cheap Forstner bits. For sure. Alright, next thing we do is we just kind of cut out the shape of it on here. And then we'll do some sanding and I'll show you how we use the Dremel to really clean everything up. That's all we got right now, so we can make maybe, I think, 2 rings out of this. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these parts I have and I'm just going to I'm going to sand them down on the sander here. Just a little bit to make them a little bit more circular. And then we'll put them on the Dremel and make them perfectly circle. Alright, so I got my Dremel plugged in here. What we're going to do, see how the Forstner bit creates a little hole? Take this Dremel. This is the bit that you put on your polishing pads and stuff. So we're just going to screw that on there, like so. And then we're going to take it over to the belt sander. We're going to get after it. There we have it. That first one, I got a little bit too excited with the hole and we went a little bit far. But we got that. Now we'll take it over and we'll refine it on the, we'll go from like 60 to, up to 1,000 is how I've been doing them. All right, so what I like to do is I'll go with the 100 over the 60 because I think that belt's 60. This all holds together. Doesn't look like it's going to. Okay, there's 60. This one's 2. All right, now we're at the drill press and we fell apart. That's fine, this one broke. Alright, so you don't need to do it, but I just went ahead and I epoxied this one back together. We'll see what happens with it. We'll move on to a different one. And we'll just bring you back in kind of right where we started here. Like I said, I've made them. I'm just trying something different, cooler, to make a little bit of a design on it. Alright, I was able to get that other one done. You can see I drilled through. It's smooth. We got some more smoothing out to do. Obviously it doesn't fit yet. But we'll just use a dremel, do a bunch of cleanup. Alright, so here we're just using the sanding disc on the dremel. We're cleaning it up, making it fit the finger. That's easy to do. You can use any sort of Forstner bit. Now I'm using some 1000 grit sandpaper to really sand up that inside, make it smooth. The 1000 grit works pretty good. Here's the old one. And this is the one we just made. Now there's no lacquer on it, but look at that. You can see through it. We got it sanded down to 1000 grit. It's a ring. Now we put wipe on poly on it, or lacquer, or whatever. This is what I have. Let's not get all crazy on me, but this is what I'm going to use. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I did some wipe on poly. I don't know, maybe eventually I'll research on how to do this. But here's the ring. You can see it. It's still drying a little bit, but this was some wet sand in between two pieces of just random 3/4 I had, so pretty easy. Now I'm just letting it dry, but yeah. I mean, literally within 5-10 minutes you can have a ring. It's kind of easy. I'm still waiting for these to dry because I'm going to try to make a few more and see what we can do with that. I'll let those dry overnight. But yeah, nice video. Thanks for watching. Quick and easy.